Good morning. We're going to talk today about Osprey, our machine control software, and particularly about how to use Set Zero functionality within Osprey. Now generally, Set Zero would be done using ZebraCut, our CAD/CAM package, but there are occasions and setups that require Set Zero through Osprey itself. And we're going to talk through how to set that up in Osprey and how to use it. So I have here Osprey. We're going to need to set up our Set Zero functionality by doing two things. So first we're going to add the Set Zero panel to the display. So we will open up the interface here. We will go to optional panels and we will find Set Zero and we will add it. And then we can rearrange it as required. And then we can save our current view and make it the default. So we've now got this panel here which has the current status of the Set Zero, the current location of the machine, the last location of the Set Zero, and then buttons to set zero, use the previous Set Zero, or cancel the job. So that sets up our GUI. The second thing we need to do is go to our NC pipeline, and we need to add the step for Set Zero. So we'll go down here and we'll find Set Zero by framing. And we just make sure that it's up the top here and make sure that it is enabled, and then we will save. Okay, so that sets up the Set Zero to run every time we receive a job, and it gives us the interface to control it as well. Finally, let's just have a quick look at the settings for it. So if we go to Application Settings, we go to Set Zero Settings, you see we have three options here. Firstly, we can allow or disallow use of the previous Set Zero. Using a previous Set Zero can be really helpful if you have a physical fence on your machine, so a physically marked out zero that you're going to use repeatedly over a day's production. But if you don't have that, it's not useful to have the use previous functionality. Now if you have a conveyorized machine, we can use framing to set zero, and that's how we would expect this functionality to work. However, if you don't have a framing machine, you can still use this the system. It will still offset your job. However, you need to be much more careful about how far into the machine you set zero, because you may end up setting zero such that your job then kind of extends beyond the limits of your machine. So if you want to use framing, if you have a framing machine, make sure this is ticked. And finally, you can also ask the machine to pause after that first frame. So what it will do is you'll set zero. When you run the job, it will frame the material so that zero is at the datum on the machine, and then it will pause. It will wait for you to press the green button to start the job, and that gives you a chance to check that the material has not moved, that it's where you expect it to be, and everything is ready to run. If you don't want that pause, just untick that one and then save settings. So I've just turned off the previous Set Zero just to simplify the interface for a moment. Okay, right, so I'm going to send a job down to the machine. So I'm just going to do that off screen in ZebraCut. So bear with me if I connect ZebraCut to the machine. And obviously if you have ZebraCut, you'd be setting zero through ZebraCut because it's much easier and more powerful. But if you don't have that, then you would want to use this system and you'd just be sending your jobs in another manner. So I'll just send that down. So I've got job received, and you'll notice now that these buttons here have come to life and they are flashing. So you see job received, and now it's waiting for the Set Zero to be set. So if I move the machine around, you see I can jog the machine around and my current zero is changing. Once I'm happy, I can then go ahead and press Set Zero, and it will go ahead and run the job. Just as so. So that's Set Zero functionality. It's very straightforward to use. Takes a little bit of setup. My machine's just paused after doing the frame. But yeah, that's working nicely. Any questions, please do get in touch with technical support. Thank you very much.